is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Oh.
One has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor.
Ooh.
Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
You're gonna visit her daughters, right?
So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe.
Yeah.
One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Oh, she misses them. Oh, she's gotta go check on her daughters, dude. That's so cute. Actually, it is wholesome. That's so wholesome. I love that.
Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Fair enough. Makes sense. All right, then. We'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Busted.
That's so cute, dude. That noise she made.
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
It's my mom. I mean, my master.
She is indeed. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
So they have seen her when they... Okay, cool.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Yeah, it's you gotta try harder than that, miss. You gotta try much harder than that.
Huh?
Aw,
Seems she's not buying it.
that's so cute. Ganyu saw right through her.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Aw. Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? Why don't I recognize my own mom?
It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent.
Aw.
When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you
Aw.
to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Oh, she's blushing. That's so cute, dude. Aw.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
Oh, I love this, dude. This is great.
Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
Oh, dude, it's actually, she's literally just being a mom, checking on her daughters to make sure they're doing okay. Is her pay good? Is she feeding herself? Is she getting free tile? I love it. It's so cute, dude.
That is a lot of questions.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what mums are like, you know? When my mum visits me, those are literally all the things she asks me. You doing enough exercise? You making healthy food? You know, like you brushing your teeth? You know, yeah.
There
It's
is
great.
no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally.
Oh,
Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently.
wait.
So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes,
Wait,
I
really?
introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
Shinhei's working at One Man Restaurant?
I see.
Oh, shit.
Most excellent indeed.
See you around, Ganyu.
Man, I'm still flashing back to Xianyun's teaser where it had like little baby Ganyu as the cutest thing. Dude, she's actually working there. Holy shit. Yo, that's crazy. Never would I have
I'm
ever...
saying, right?
I never would have expected that, dude.
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, man.
Hey, yo, my two boys here got excellent taste.
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
Hell yeah.
You do it.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. She can bench press a frickin' mountain. Do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Your I mean...
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
Oh, whoa.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Oh, she's nicer to us, though. Do you recognize your mama?
Oh, and this is?
Oh.
This is Miss Xianyun.
Master?
Ah, there it is.
Huh?
Ah, yep, she recognizes too.
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before.
Oh, really?
How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
Interesting.
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Damn.
You.
Oh,
Is something the matter, Master?
that tugged at her heartstrings, her bird heartstrings.
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
That's so cute.
And check out the great food, too.
This is great. This is so good so far, holy shit.
I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Yes, approaching them slowly and down smashing.
Seems like you've been making progress.
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
I was joking. Holy shit.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into
Yes.
human society.
Threatening of violence. Yes, sensible.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Very lonely.
Simply marvelous.
Oh,
Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
yeah, I'm sure.
I see. Oh, just as expected of Master.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, no. What she means to say is she actually Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I have missed Master quite a bit too.
Ah.
I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, oh.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Dude, this is so good.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
I love this so much.
Have you been lonely, Master?
Yes.
It's a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Paimon on the same page with this.
My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Granny?
Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Does she? Eyeline. Oh. Oh, does she recognize?
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
Ooh.
No.
No.
Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her
Aw.
memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
Oh, that sucks, dude. What about your parents?
They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
This has had a freaking depressing turn. Holy shit.
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too.
Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return. It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Oh, that's Madam Ping, right? Yeah.
Street word rambler?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Madam Ping?
Yeah.
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Cool.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
The tune. What is that? The tune.
Oh, thank you. One would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor? Not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
Oh, she wants to move in. Oh, dude, she wants to move in, right? Oh, I beat you. That's why.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Dude, that's so wholesome.
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping!
That's so wholesome.
What are you two talking about?
Surely, right? That's it.
Nothing save for some trivial matters.
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
A secret? I love secrets.
I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh, okay. Well, you're half right.
Oh,
1/3 right.
how about that?
Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special.
Well, I mean,
Plus, I think think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an Adeptus.
Oh, because she misspoke. And we do look like the main characters and not NPCs, so.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Xiuyu here what you really meant by that.
Expert. One simply meant expert.
One is indeed an Adeptus.
Oh.
Is that of some concern to you?
Oh, she just told her.
I knew it.
You don't sound surprised at all.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane.
Ooh.
I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house. And fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed, and my fever was gone.
Oh, dude, Cloud Retainer's so nice.
I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance.
Dude, she's actually best mom. Cloud Retainer, Xianyun's actually best mom, dude. You can't fight me on that, like 100%.
So I just
Holy
kind
shit.
of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
Oh, dude, this must be tugging at her heartstrings.
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown.
But she's white though, right? She's white. She's a white crane.
Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud
That has to be her, right?
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
I thought they were referring to her. Okay. I mean, she's got a bit of blue, but she is mainly white though, isn't she?
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one.
I remember. Xiuyu. This is where your father was born.
Ooh.
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over.
She doesn't look very preggers.
I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out.
Because like they said she was really she was like she gave birth in there, and she was having labor pains, which means she was about to give birth, but didn't look pregnant at all.
Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Xiuyu. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. What did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Xiuyu. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
Aw. Dude, that's so nice. Dude, oh man. This is really like making like Xianyun or Clara Tanner in this case, like, just so wholesome. Like she's, I love that kind of character archetype who
Mind be purged.
is
World be
secretly,
saved.
she's secretly like really caring, but doesn't want to show it, you know? I don't know why, I've got a really soft spot for characters like that, you know?
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
Oh, that's what she was looking at the beginning.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
such grandiose, I don't know if that's a proper word. What
It periodically
brilliant
releases
name.
a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
Huh. Interesting. Grandeur, that's the one, yeah.
Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories. And you and I, is the mechanism helping you to relax?
Oh, she's asleep.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten?
Oh.
This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should have never.
She was the White Crane.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny!
Cloud Retainer.
Oh.
Your memories have returned?
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything.
What's your relation to her, though?
Granny, please don't cry.
Aw.
I'm here.
Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane.
Oh, okay.
I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me.
Oh.
She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master.
Aw.
Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch.
Wasn't there a crane at the beginning of this, watching her make the device, the new device? There was, wasn't there? I remember that. There's one other. Oh.
I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right.
So she is.
I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
Yeah, what happened?
50 years ago?
during the drought that struck Liwen?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went.
So Yuan Dai is literally Clabbertainer's long-lost daughter. There's just been a story quest about her daughters. So you had Ganyu and Shinhei who are easy, and then, lo and behold, Yuan Dai, her long-lost daughter, shows up as well.
But I was still
Damn
far
this.
from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
But you never turned back into being a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering.
I've actually still got the same hairpin. That's cool.
I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
So was Clabbertainer aware of this the whole time?
I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Does it have to do with her? Does she...
Granny! What's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence?
Yeah.
Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be.
It was her.
Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Looking out for her daughters once again.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded. Would it not?
Oh.
Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
Oh, dude. It's so... She's lovely.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
One always recognizes one's own,
Oh.
no matter what form they may take.
So she knew from the beginning, dude. I knew it.
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Ah, okay.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been.
Dude is shitting on her husband, holy shit.
Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine.
Man.
Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness.
Wasn't it for like 30 years? Or decades or something, right?
As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself.
So that's her. She disguised herself Or for a moustache, an evil moustache.
One took great care to alter
Oh,
one's
no.
features and select the appropriate attire.
She just...
Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wang Shu Inn.
Dude, she didn't even change like into like a human male or something. She just frickin' put that outfit on and put some frickin'... Oh, dude, that's crazy.
As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn.
Aww.
Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
That's why she was so, like, turned whenever Ganyu and Shinhei recognized her, man.
One was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy.
So she is watching over her daughter this whole time. God, oh, that's heartwarming.
To see you happy, that was more than enough.
I love Xianyun. I love Clara Tatum, dude. That's so nice. Like, that's the thing, like this is, it's literally like her hidden daughter, man. Xianyun has 3 daughters.
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment.
It was her.
However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry,
Aw.
refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Oh, man.
One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring.
She put on makeup. Bird makeup.
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuandai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being.
Oh, man. Clara Tatum took care of her great-granddaughter. Yeah, dude, she actually did. I am loving the story quest, dude. This is hitting me in the feels.
Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, Yuandai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant.
I knew it.
One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe.
There you go.
Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor.
I knew it, yeah. So, hidden third daughter, guys. There you go. 100%. Xianyun, best mum. Holy shit.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
She should be okay now, right?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
Oh, wait,
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me.
Oh, shit.
I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left. Please.
Oh, no.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny.
I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
God, I hope that happens soon.
Good.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
Oh, Lumine.
I'll
not to
eat
cry.
well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets.
Man, it's tugging at the heartstrings.
I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
This is gonna happen now, is it? Oh! And there we go, just like that. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Damn, poor little. Because she's just a mindless crane right now. Oh.
Xianyun.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must.
That sounds like a good idea to me, Bird Mom.